Well, it's not quite a nor'easter, but the rain's coming down pretty good here at Fenway Park in Boston. The road trip wraps up with the second of two between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, we'll see if Odubel Herrera can get it going. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left side. Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Vince Velasquez gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Way in front of a great slider that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, one guy to keep your eye on is the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
They're playing good ball, Matt. Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, I look at how they played that game yesterday. To win in this place, the first game of the series, and now set yourself up for a sweep, that's nice.
Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here it comes on 1-1. Caught off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out, bases loaded. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Here's Michael Saunders now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, hitless in 3 at-bats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Tried to go back-to-back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I would have came back with a slider, too. He made a great adjustment and got the base hit, though.
Ready now, Chris Coghlan. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the 2nd out. Digging in, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And the inning is over. Phillies strand. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Blake Swihart. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Up the middle, and oh, he's able to knock it down. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's the 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Phillies go down quietly there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the fourth. Ready for another chance, Maikel Franco, as we begin the top of the fourth. And there's ball 2 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. There to take it is Castillo when he makes the play for the first out.
Number 3.
Into the box now, Trevor Plouffe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Castillo going back off the light tower, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Into the box, Michael Saunders. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He pulls this one into right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Chris Coghlan.
Stepping in now, Chris Coghlan. 2-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Bounce to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The catcher, number
At the plate,
34.
Ryan Hennigan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Into the box, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Slide and a stop by Pedroia. Touché, sir.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. A base hit. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot. Now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Ready once again, Maikel Franco. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Hernandez is on his way home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the box now, Trevor Plouffe. He swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He'll try again, 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, the conditions are getting tougher. The rain is intensifying right now. So doing the little things right now really become important.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Left fielder, Rusney
Coming to the plate now, Rusney Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Grounded, foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a 3rd one. 3 in a row.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Soft liner to the left side, and there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something starting eventually, and not bad time to start.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia, chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So striding in, Mookie Betts, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Red Sox leave them loaded. Still down 3-0. Robbie Ross takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Castillo ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Coghlan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Well, the Green Monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the Green Monster. You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball off the Monster. You can tell everybody that one.
In now, Ryan Hennigan. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. So it's digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Stephen Wright is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
The batter, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. Singled home run in his last time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Maikel Franco. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch, And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Trevor Plouffe will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And this will be fouled away. To short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Kevin Segrist comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Kevin Segrist.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's 1 away. Ready once again, Rusney Castillo. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis is there on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order. Here's Michael Saunders now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, 2 for 11. Here it comes. To 2-2 now. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Castillo going back, and it bangs off the monster.
Well, that's a base hit off the knuckleball. And I'll tell you what, the knuckleball, it just floats, it dances, it does. You got to be so patient. Once the ball's up high, you start to swing, because if it's down low, you know it's going to be a ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Castillo is under it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ryan Hennigan. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch on its way. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So striding forward now, J.P. Crawford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The next 3-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Weekly hit to third. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Lifted into center field. Herrera's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 3-2 one more time. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Slow bouncer to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Ready on 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castillo is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Chopped foul wide of first. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Just off on the timing for that knuckleball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Betts is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs here. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Pat Neshek comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 17, Pat Neshek.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here he comes again. 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Stepping up now, Hanley Ramirez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 3-2. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Into the box now, Pablo Sandoval. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Vince Velasquez earns win number 4 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Pat Neshek earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs, 12 hits,